How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to talk about how to find your positive purpose, your positive path in this life so that you can move forward with fulfillment, joy, and expansion. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you're going to pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency that you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we're breathing in, we're going to say that word over and over and over again, really charge ourselves up with that frequency. And then as we're holding our breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath. This one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. Well, before we get started, if you enjoy this episode or you find something positive that you take away from it, if you're on Spotify, you can actually leave a comment below. Not only does that help me connect with you and understand what it is that you like about the show, it also might encourage somebody else to give the episode a listen. Also, I want to make this the #1 mindset podcast in the world, and the best way to do that is together. So if there's something that you find in here that you think would be helpful to someone else and you decide to share it, it would mean the absolute world to me, and I'm so thankful for everyone that has done that so far. But let's dive into today's episode. So I feel like this message, this is one of those ones that we need to hear. Not only myself, but hopefully you. Sometimes there's clarity that comes to us. When we get this clarity, there's no going back. It's a discovery, it's an understanding, that light bulb moment that gives you the opportunity to expand. Now it's up to us. We always have the choice to decide if we move forward with it. But from this point on, if you listen to this episode, there'll be something that you now know or have been reminded of that you can't put away. So you've been forewarned. Life, the purpose of our experience here, is not what we think. And that's one of the biggest problems, the biggest struggles that we have. You see, in this world, we are taught or we are made to think that your growth, your expansion is external, that success and purpose is external, meaning making money, getting a job, having a family, a career, making an impact, status, all these things that we chase that we think will fulfill us are wrong. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy them, but they are not your purpose. You see, your higher self, God, the universe, is giving you indications of what your purpose is. And it's to heal what is hardest for you. Where the hurt is within you is your opportunity, because it's all about expansion of love. And I know this, and you will know this too, because when you do it, the feeling that you get, it's a feeling that a job can't give you. It's a feeling that a person can't give you. It's a feeling that status, love, money, all of those things externally cannot give you. It doesn't matter how hard you try. It will not ultimately fulfill you like healing what's hardest for you. That's your path. Now you can do that and have your career because you do it within it. We're on this world. We're around people. We're interacting. So it's not that the external doesn't factor in. It's just it shouldn't be your number one priority. Every single day, we should be waking up with the purpose of healing and personal development within ourselves. When you do that, you truly grow because your energy, your spirit, your soul, that's what's truly you. Not the body, not the job, not the status, none of those things. Those things will be gone. Those will go back to the dirt. Those will not be carried with you. So stop valuing them above your internal state. If every single person woke up with the sole focus of healing themselves and then giving that healing to their neighbor, this world, we would have heaven on earth. If everybody was servicing each other with their highest form, we would have the most unlimited abundance in every single factor, in food, in wisdom, in knowledge, in experience, in accessibility to whatever it is that we desire, because all our energies would be connected. But there's not going to be some politician or teacher or individual that's going to be here on earth and make that the reality. No, people chase the people desires. They chase the ego. That's what I've been doing. That's what you've been doing probably. And it's not because we're bad people. It's because we hadn't awoken to what's available to us. This distraction of life keeps us from seeing what we're truly meant to be. And that's a healed, loving, forgiving being. That's it. When you are that, you are at peace within no matter what is going on. Doesn't matter the car. Doesn't matter the financial situation, doesn't matter the economy, doesn't matter the politicians, because you'd be right within and you'd realize that even though you're in this world, you're not of this world. You're experiencing these things, but you're not these things. And when you're not these things, you can't be brought down by these things, and you don't need these things to bring you up. That's the disillusion. That's the trick. That's the confusion, is that we think these things, if I get this promotion, I'll be happy. If I make more money, I'll be happy. If I get this status, I'll be happy. If I get this car, I'll be happy. If I get this, I will be. No, you are, and then you receive. That's how it goes. And yes, you can receive material, and that's great. But ultimately, receiving energy, operating in frequency, is the true gift. I know this because my unique position of reflection of what I do, this positive mindset thing, but then working with you. You all give me the gift because I can work with somebody that has all the material and feels the emptiness within, and they're trying to grow, they're trying to heal, they're trying to live a fulfilled life. And then I can work with somebody that doesn't have the material and they have the fulfillment within, and they're trying to expand materially. You see, the external, all of it should not be a priority. It is something that you do, but when you go within, when you work on healing yourself, when you work on doing what's hardest with you, when you work on loving and forgiving, you'll find the path that you're supposed to be on. Because the law of attraction, remember, these universal laws don't stop working. So you'll heal you, you'll raise your frequency, and then you'll attract equal frequencies. You'll attract equal energies that will give you exactly what you need. You don't have to worry about what you need. You don't have to worry about what you want. You just have to heal within and you'll receive it. And I know that it's not as simple as everybody will have infinite things, because we live in a world where not everybody's waking up to serve like I'm talking about. But we can. We can wake up with that service mindset. We can heal. We can create businesses that hire people and treat them well, that take care of the world, that take care of the community around them. We can do that. We can make change within businesses that don't make it just about the money, which again, money's important. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it shouldn't be high on your priority when it comes to loving yourself and healing within. We can be the change by becoming it. That's our purpose. So if you have struggles with food, because you keep eating unhealthy foods and you keep binge eating when you're not supposed to, and it's making your body unhealthy. Heal that. It's not because when you get a six pack and you look good on the beach that you're a better person. It's that you've able to fill yourself up with love and forgiven yourself for whatever circumstances caused you to be that way. Maybe you struggle with alcohol or drugs or whatever it is that's not helping you, that's not serving you. Go on your healing path towards that and give the love that you build within you to the world. Because when you build it within you, you feel it. When you give it, it flows through you with infinite power. That flow state is infinitely charging you, is infinitely uplifting you, is infinitely making you the version that you are meant to be. So there should be no confusion. What are you struggling with? Is it negative thoughts? Then that's what you work on. Is it negative habits? Then that's what you work on. Is it negative actions? Is it the way you treat people? Is it the way you treat yourself? What is it within you that you can heal? Heal it. And I know it's not as simple as saying, okay, go heal this. I know you got to figure it out. That's what we're doing. That's what I try to help with here with perspective. There's other people that offer fitness plans. There's other people that offer mentoring programs that work with you. I'm going to work with the mindset. If that's what you need help with, that's where I can align with you. Go and heal. That should be priority number one. It'll make you a better dad. It'll make you a better mom. It'll make you a better friend. It'll make you a better spouse. It'll make you a better leader. It'll make you a better person in your community. And I don't mean better as in worth more. I mean better as in more fulfilled, more present, more loving, both inwardly and outwardly. You deserve this. You are this. It doesn't matter if you're 15 hearing this for the first time, or you're 45, or 65, or 75. There's only the now and what you do with it. The past only exists because we remember it. The future only exists because we think of it. The only thing that's currently happening, that currently exists, that currently matters, that will always matter is now. So stop giving energy to something that only exists if you remember it. Stop giving energy that only exists if you think of it. Focus on healing and then allow the expansion to happen. Allow yourself to feel that joy and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a positive perspective on what to do to expand into the life that you desire. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group all down below. So I appreciate all the follows there. And if you're listening to this episode and you want to work with somebody that can help you with the mindset piece, you want to build a positive vision so that way you can pull yourself forward through the healing process, uncover what it is that's holding you back, that's hurting you, that's causing the demons within so that you can move forward in love and light and joy, you can reach out to me via Instagram or there's a link down below. I'd be happy to talk to you about how my program might be a good fit for you and we can see what will get you on the right path. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.